Hi, my dear lovers, my dear followers of YouTube. Thanks so much for subscribing, all my subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for liking the video and other things. Remember, we have done the part one of this video, and this is now the part two. So, if you have not watched the part one, you might not be understanding so many things on this bag. If you know the pattern and the gumming aspect of it, go back and watch the part one on this bag, because that's the fundamental aspect of this bag. So this is the finishing and the part two of this bag. I have done the part one. Remember, my name is Keneshi Umeogo. I do the bag making tutorial. If you have forgotten, okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like the video, and hit bam on the notification bell. Each time you upload a video, you will be notified. I want to hear it from the comment section where you are watching this from, so that I might thank you on my next video. Okay, now after sewing the handle, that the small handle that will be by the side, and the one that will be on top of the bag. Remember, I have not added the handle that will be on top of the bag. That might be off camera because I did not include it here. Okay, so after adding this one, now the next thing I will do is to sew the flap together, both the lining inside, because I told you the flap will be two pieces, the one that will be inside and the one that will be outside. Remember, I supposed to put the fancy that will be at front of the flap, and that's the magic hole that will be at the inner side of this flap. Remember that I forgotten to put it before sewing it. I was to open it, whether off camera or here, I will show you. So after sewing this one, now I need to add it at the back side of this bag. Okay, also watch out how I'm going to do everything here. I will teach you. Please watch the part one so they understand the part two. Okay, let's go now. Okay, now after sewing this one, I still tell you before that I will still add the fancy at the front here, and also add the gusset. Okay, now I will now add it on top of the back side of the bag. Remember, I told you why sewing it. You know the reason why I cut out the two side at the flap of the bag. The reason is just for it not to just to allow the sewing aspect of it at the side of the back side of the bag. Okay, now after sewing the flap, I will now join it at the back side of the bag, and that's what I'm doing here. Let's continue doing it now. So if you have any question on this bag, go to comment section and ask the question that you need to ask. Okay, remember, I will tell you my phone number. If you want to call me on phone, you can go ahead and do that. 08149373918 is my number. Take note of that and subscribe to my channel. Okay, remember, I have not added the inner lining on this bag before sewing it at the back side of that. Remember, I will still do the gun work here with that inner lining and the round body of the bag, as I told you on part one. Okay, now after sewing this way, just watch me how I'm going to do it. I'm just making the bag to move straight and curved very well. Now after this and all that, this is the lining of the bag. The next thing I need to do now, I will now sew the back side around. You see some bag and you will think that they sew the bag after doing all this. Some of them are gone work, because you don't need to enter into inside the bag after doing it, because machine cannot work unless you use the other machine. But you have only this machine that I have now. Like me, I have only this one. Unless you have money to give me, so that I will use it to buy the other one. Until I live to the extent, then I will buy that one. But using on this one, I'm still using the gun work. Another aspect of it, I'll be sewing with my hand. So remember, I will still sew the front side for the back. I will also sew the inner lining round, whether I show you on the camera or I will show you off camera. I will sew all of them before coupling it together. Okay, now after doing all that, now I will now fold this inner before the lining of this bag. I don't need to sew this one, only the two side of the bag, that's the mouth side, that I will sew here. I will sew just this side that I'm folding and the other side also. That's the place, only the place that I will sew on this one. But after gumming and the other things, you think say I sew all of them together. No, it just gonna work, but you just make it to be more neat and beautiful so that they will not know. But it will still be very strong because I will be using spare glue, not an ordinary gum, but I'll use spare glue to hold it together. That's how all those bags that you are seeing sometimes looks like. Okay, now let's go ahead, continue what we are doing here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done that. So after sewing the two mouths together, now the next thing I did was to add the handle that will be by the side of the bag. As I'll show you the handle that I sewed, that's the first thing I did on this video. And the measurement of that handle is 1.5 by 8 inch. Then after I divided it into two. Okay, now after doing all this, the next thing I do was the next thing I did was to join it together with the round body and the inner lining. That will be the first thing, but make sure the gum you applied is very okay for the bag, so that it will hold together while doing it. If not hold together, just go ahead and add the gum. This is not the spare glue, this is normal gum that the bag makers are using. Is at the finishing aspect of it that I will add the spare glue. So watch me how I will do it. I might not show you how I added the spare glue, but because that will be the finishing aspect of it, because I don't know whether the spare glue is still remaining on my shop now, but I will show you how I will do everything here. So this is the gum work. That's the first thing I did, was to join the lining and the round body of the inner lining and the main leather of the round body together. Okay, let's watch out how it goes. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing here. At the round body of this side, when I'm turning it, I'll just folding it small so that it will turn very well. Okay, after doing this side, I'll go ahead and do the other side now. Then after doing the other side, I'll now join it with the main body of the bag together with the lining. I'll just couple it together. We are good to go for the bag. Anywhere that is not okay, it's not coming well, just apply more gum on that side, and also you wait for it for a while to cool small. Then you go ahead and join it together. Then after that, I will join the other side of this bag. Once the measurements are equal, you don't need to stress yourself, you just join it. All of them will just go smoothly well while doing it. So the reason why I'm taking time to do this is just because I want it to come very well. That's why I'm taking my time to do this lining very well. Because if these two lining lines together, then the main body of the bag will go smoothly without stressing you. So that's why I'm just doing all those ones. Okay, now the next thing I will do is to do this. But first of all, I need to apply gum on the main body and the inner lining of the bag, or I'll use my holder to hold it. If not, I will now apply gum on the two body of the bag. I'm just checking how it will be after doing it. Once it limes together, I will now apply gum on it. Then after that, we are good to go. But first of all, I will now check where the gusset, and that's the magic holder will now hold it. Then I'll use my pen to point at it, then I'll open it and add that one. That's the next thing that I need to do now. Okay, so after applying gum on all of them, I will now add it very well this way. So watch me how I'm just doing it step by step, to make sure that it limes together very, 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 very well without too much stress on the back. Hope you are seeing everything that I'm doing here. I don't need to sew anything again because I don't have the other machine that I can use to sew the inner round, but I'll use my gum to hold it together now. Okay, after doing this, I will still remove the front side for the back because I have not added the magic holder that I'll use to hold the back side as the flap. So I'll still remove it, whether I'll show you in camera or off camera, but I need to tell you what I did there. Remember, I have not added spag glue here because sometimes you open the bag now, some of them will remove because I've not added the permanent gum on the bag. Now I will now use my pen or scissors to mark point where I will put my magnet there. Can you see how I did it? Then I am doing this just not to make mistake while adding it. Okay, now I will now bring it out again. After doing that, I will now add that one there. Then after adding it, now we are good to go. The only thing that remains on this bag, of which I might not do it here, is the handle of the bag. Either I use the chain or I will just use the same leather or the brown color to make the handle for the bag, and we are good to go. Remember, this bag still need the handle that will be on top of the flap, but that will be off camera on this side. Please remember, I'm still Keneshi Ume Ogwajuo, the bag making tutorial. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you have not liked my video, please do that. Thanks so much for watching.